EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go from Lumen Field. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hey, smash Bronco. Get up.
They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage. They face 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. The tight end Fant in motion. Again, they'll give it to Charbonnet. And he'll take this down right to the edge of the red zone at the 21. The big defensive lineman, Vita Vea, on the stop. Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's third down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll motion over Metcalf. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
Ready up. Here we go. Set. Ready.
From the gun, it's Ritter. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
60 by 6. 60 by...
And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Ritter. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10.
What? Ball.
They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Goff. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
On second down, a run with Irving. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Third and long. From the gun, it's Goff. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
And he's in! Zach Charbonnet. Touchdown, Seattle. His 6th touchdown now for the season. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
This fielded at the 2. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Irving. And this will be a Bucs first down, as he's got this up to the 35.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Goff. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On second down, Goff. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
So a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. That's caught down the field. He's got McMillan. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Seahawks scoop it up.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Starting this drive on the ground, here comes Charbonnet. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Let's go now.
So after one, on second down, Ritter. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Go.
Back to throw, Ritter. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
On second down, it's Ritter. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Ritter. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line. They'll run it. It's Irvin. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points. Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Tight end motioning left. A 2nd down throw for Goff. Open man, he's got Agnew. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
He's got it inside the 5. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
2nd and goal this close to the end zone. It makes sense, Mike, to keep the ball on the ground, but what you're not planning for is that you suffer a loss. So give credit to this defense. They've now changed the entire equation. It's 3rd and goal, but they're not so close anymore.
From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. On play action, Goff. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Tampa. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bucs are on the board. It's 10-7. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. End zone, it's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Come on, set. Get up.
Out of the gun, they're going to give it to Charbonnet. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Set. 79 Bronco. Set go.
Throwing is Ritter. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 41 yards.
On the set. Go. Go street.
They'll motion over Metcalf.
Mustang 19.
A run here right side, and it's Charbonnet. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
Ready.
A good spot here. Second and a yard.
Street.
The tight end Fant in motion.
70. Ready.
They'll go again here with Charbonnet. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but Not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Third down, 3 to go.
Here we go, set.
Here's Ritter. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now. They'll go play action with Goff. That is caught by McMillan. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Throwing on second down, Goff. His throw left side is complete. This has been bizarre. From second and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a first down.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That is into the hands of McMillan. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll check this down to the running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. So we have reached halftime here. It is a 6-point difference at the break, as we send you back east to sunny Florida Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
We go, 76.
A give. This is Irving. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Hey, 5.
Slot man in motion right. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Julian Love brings them down. Here's 3rd and 7. They'll send their tight end left. Throwing here is Goff. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Ready. Set up. Go.
On first down, they'll start with Charbonnet. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. From his corner spot, Jamel Dean ends that play.
Ready.
2nd and 7. Now Ritter. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Ritter. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Ritter. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will go all the way. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Goff in the pistol. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
On the handoff, it's Irving. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Goff. Back to the left side, caught by McMillan. A gain there of 16 yards. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay. Quick throw, taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable? 3rd down.
Hold on. Check.
On 2nd down, Goff. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Hey, kill.
Now Goff. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll motion over Metcalf. They'll run it out of the gun with Charbonnet. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Charbonnet the back, and he goes straight ahead. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that...
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll motion over Metcalf. First down, they'll keep it on the ground, and here's Charbonnet. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Ritter. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Back to throw, Ritter. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Go.
Ritter. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is caught. What a throw. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10.
We go tonight.
To throw is Goff. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Goff to throw on 1st down. There's that man again. Another catch. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, Goff. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Jimmy G working from the gun here. This one is taken in downfield.
Come on.
Big completion.
21, 21.
On first down, Garoppolo. Now he'll air one out. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
Here we go, here we go.
Jimmy G going to go play action here. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And will bring up third down.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw. But I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Here we go.
Garoppolo from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Here we go, here we go.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. To the line comes Garoppolo as they will go for two.
11. Say hot.
He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. And the two-point conversion is unsuccessful. Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here's first and 10.
Ready.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Let's go. Ready.
On the ground, Charbonnet. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
2-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
On first down, it's Ritter. Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Let's go now. 18, rattle. 18, rattle. Take over.
They'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. This a must-stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. Inside the 10, it is caught. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. So pushed back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. Here's Ritter to throw. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. Officially a 29-yard attempt. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Seahawks will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Garoppolo. That is brought in. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11.
Tiger. Ready?
To throw is Ritter. He'll take off again. So the 12th man, a factor here, as it's a win for the Seahawks.